4 days into training camp, what are you looking at this far now into the start of training camp?
Well, obviously, we're trying to get as many plays in as possible, particularly in the early offensive phase. And, our schemes basically just getting back to playing Silver Stars basketball, and that's obviously, in transition defense. We've looked at zone defense, how obviously rotations in the half court, defending the pick and roll. So really, we've thrown a lot of whole part out there at the moment. It's only a 3-week training camp, so we kind of have to hurry it around along as much as we can. But, and now it's about repetition. We've got our stuff in, we just got to keep working on it.
Does training camp evolve from year to year, or would this far along be very similar to 1 year ago?
Well, the luxury that we have this year is that we have all our players in camp. And, in the years past, we've never had that. And so that's great. And another great thing for us, we have a lot of continuity. We have players, obviously, that have been here for a few years. They know the system that's in place, which really helps our teaching. The new kids, obviously, they're kind of behind the 8 ball a little bit. But, we've got veteran players that can help them along. So that's, obviously has been a bonus for us. So I would say, obviously, we're ahead of where we are, but we still got a lot of work to go.
You mentioned the new kids, the new additions, and the returning group. This seems like a very supportive cast, that when there is a newcomer, they're very welcoming, and it is an easy group to start to blend in with. Is that right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's what we're about with Silver Stars. We want to make everyone feel welcome here. And, we bring them in for a reason. We think that, number one, they can help our team, but number two, that they could be great teammates. And, that's obviously essential for us. And, we just want them to come here and feel confident and just play their game.
And it goes without mentioning that a lot of what coaching do is teaching. And as far as your veteran players, how are they helping teach the younger players come along?
Well, you'll see a lot of the veteran players have been here, obviously, for a few years. They know the systems that we run. So any kind of breakdown that we have, you'll see some of the veterans players talking to the rookies or the, obviously the new players that we have in the camp, and just making them understand this is how we play it. Not all teams play the same kind of philosophy. So, that certainly helps them, feel confident, because obviously the veteran players helping me, but totally understand the concept a little quicker.
Can you tell anything different in the conditioning between the players who play year-round and those who are just now getting back into the swing of things?
Well, actually, I feel like everyone's kind of fresh. I mean, VJ's played. She's got real fresh legs. She hasn't played all along. But starting the practice training camp 4 weeks later than it usually is has been good, because most teams, well, all of our players have had, maybe 2, minimum 1, but 1 to 3 weeks off. Which is really good. I mean, you can get 1 to 3 weeks off a year, you're doing pretty good.